you have to do something other than in commerce or in science. But yeah, the thing is, once you are selecting the subject, so the brief idea is everyone has some idea, like they have some influence of doctors in their family, in their relative, in their neighbors. They have some influence of engineers, astronaut, pilots. Definitely they have. Everyone has seen something, and then only they want to decide that how should they go on. Like they want to become a doctors. Looking into the last 1 year, everyone had seen that no one is bigger than doctor now. Means if doctor is there, you have like you can save yourself and you can do anything post that. So you have to be sure that what subject you should select post 10th, because this is going to give you a brief direction for your whole career. Like this is the moment where you have to think it off. What you have done till last time, till 10th standard, it doesn't matter. How was your grading? How was your percentages? It literally hardly matters. Means you will get to know this thing. I'm telling you this right away. But yeah, you will get to know these things over a period of time. So coming to the commerce, like I would shift this interest now to the commerce, that how should you go in it. And if you want to select if you want to go ahead with the commerce stream, what will be the career opportunity, what will be an option for you to make your career means more healthy, wealthy, and in terms of financial literacy, and in terms of whatever the sources of income, whatever the things you presume that the person is living that kind of life, would you be able to survive that? Would you be able to do that? So what will be the career path for that? So definitely, if I say that commerce should be the subject after 10, uh, you have to make sure that you have seen the businesses, uh, you have been around the businesses, you have been around the seen like things are going, what is the market, what is the share market is going on, what is the uh, CEO, CFOs of the company doing. You might have heard very good names around you, where what Ratan Tata is doing, what Kumar Mangalam Birla is doing, what other businessmen are doing. So you might be around a family where people are there who are there in businesses, but there will be candidates here who will be from definitely from means the working family, like they are professionals, they might be in teaching, they might be in jobs, they might be in other segment as well. So why commerce? Let me take a break just a second.
Are you looking for the answers from the kids?
Yeah, Mukesh, that I wanted to yeah, that I want that that should be some two-way communication should be there.
Yeah, guys, go ahead. Like, definitely for the ones like who are planning to take commerce and who aspire to become CA or CS, like in that field, go ahead and please answer.
I will also ask, like, I'll tell you what are the career opportunities, but what do you think personally, like, what after commerce you can do? And I'll let you know what else you can do.
Yes, guys, we are waiting for your responses in the chat box.
Any of you?
Guys, anyone can come off mute and share, or like just type your responses in the chat box. If you're planning to take commerce, then why is that? I would say, what is your reason behind that, rationale behind that, and what do you aspire to become? That's what you asked, Anand, right? Ajay says only know about CA.
After 12th, after, yeah, once you take a commerce. Okay. Others? What are the career options if you go for a commerce side?
I know everyone is getting ready for this thing now. Not you have to choose which subject. You have to decide the career path for yourself. Maybe in the later you do whatever you want to do. Maybe you will have options to go anywhere, but for now there will be a, like I would say, limited options for you. Like you'll have to decide the subject, and the later on, like after 12th, you'll have to decide which course you want to pursue. I think Anand, you can help them with
Yeah.
some hint or clues or something.
Yes, Mukesh. Yeah. So, as you are aware, like if you go for a commerce after 10th now, so what will be the career option for you? There are some few good prestigious courses, first of all, which we know first. That should be the primarily, that should be a CA. Other two courses are also there, which are parallel to that professional course of CA. Those are CS, that is a company secretary, and the other is a CMA, that is a cost and management accountant. So those three are a similar kind of professional courses. There is some difficulty level, there is some passing percentage, there is some level of core level where they have to they test the student at each professional course. So let me come to the CA first. So how can you do that, and what are the things you have to do to become a chartered accountant? As you know that this is one of the difficult course. We all know one of the difficult course, but I definitely tell you this is not the impossible course, and this is the thing like what you have to do for a CA after 12th. There are certain stages in the CAs, right? So what is there? What is that? This total tenure takes around you for a 4.5 to 5 years minimum. Okay, this is a little bit practical course where you have where rather than you have to go for a books every time, you are mostly dedicated your time to the practical trainings. So this course is designed in such a way that once you clear your first and second level, that I will tell you, there are three levels in a CA. The first one is CA foundation, the other one is the CA intermediate, and the third one is the CA final. So this is the three level which you have to clear to become a chartered accountant. Okay. So what will be the thing for starting your CA? So that CA foundation course is a which starts after you clear your 12th. You have to get it registered with the institute. There is an autonomous body, what we call the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. If someone asks you, that will be the question in a future for you, आप कौन से कॉलेज से सीए कर रहे हो? बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसा आएंगी लाइफ में आपको पूछने के लिए. बट लेट मी टेल यू, इसमें कोई कॉलेज नहीं होता है सीए में. आपको क्या करना है इसके लिए? Just you have to register what one autonomous body is there. That is a course which is defined in that our constitution. That is a law passed by the constitution. So that came in 1949 with the autonomous body that we call the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. They have a chapter office around the country. That will be in Mumbai, Delhi, and everywhere in the country. So once you clear your 12th exams, you have to get it registered for the CA foundations. So if you are clearing, suppose after 2 years of this, once you complete your 12th after 2 years from this time. So once you clear your February, in the February or March, you will clear your 12th exam. So around, yeah, there you have to register for a CA foundation immediately after that. You have to, you will get your results of 12th later on, and you can start preparing for that. So there are the CA foundation exams, even all the three levels of exams are conducted twice in a year, like May and November, for us, whether it is a CA foundation, whether it is a CA intermediate, or it is a CA final. So those all three levels are done in a means twice in a year. So once you register for a CA foundation, you will appear for you will appear in November month exams, and if you clear in a first attempt, it is nothing like CA में आप score क्या ला रहे हो. It is like you are clearing that exams. That is a better. And like you might have heard like UPSC हो, other exams हो, मतलब नीट हो या फिर कुछ भी हो, there is some cut off thing is there. Like उसमें cut off list आता है, like when you are appearing for exam, when you will get your result, like you are appearing for a NEET exams, right? सो अगर आप नीट में अपियर हो रहे हो तो आप जब तक एग्जाम अपियर कर रहे हो आपको कुछ भी प्री डिसाइडेड नहीं है, आप एग्जाम दोगे, कैसा परफॉर्मेंस आपका है वो प्लस कैसा अदर स्टूडेंट्स का है उस एग्जाम्स में, उसके बाद डिसाइड होता है, जब कट ऑफ आता है कि आपको कॉलेज मिलेगा, आप कौन से लेवल पे कॉलेज पे जाओगे, कौन से कितने अच्छा कॉलेज मिलेगा आपको, दैट थिंग विल बी डिसाइडेड इवन इन द इंजीनियरिंग फील्ड एज वेल. Okay, but in the CA, we are fortunate enough, everything is a pre-decided here. So if I come for a CA foundation, which is the entry level exam, so what you have to do, there is a pre-designed criteria given by the institute. You have to clear by at least 50%. Okay, so you have to get it 50% throughout the curriculum. It is whether it is a CA foundation, it is an intermediate, or it is a final level. All the three levels, they have a criteria of a 50% passing. So in the CA foundation, there are four subjects that you have to appear. For individual subjects, you have to score for a 40% minimum marks. Okay, and in the overall aggregate level, you have to get it the 50%. So that is a very good thing actually. That is a well predefined, like you have to score a 50%, you have a syllabus, you have everything, so you are not lagging behind, that you might get into that cutoff list or not. So you have to plan that the things will go like 50% you have to get it, and if you are scoring 50% and the other is getting a 80%, that doesn't matter in here, but the thing will come just to get a good knowledge throughout the curriculum. As I told you that this is somehow a practical curriculum, right? So once you clear your CPT, CA foundation, which we call, earlier it was a CPT, now it is a CA foundation. They have changed the name. So once you clear this thing, suppose I'm telling you just means the rough guideline, like if you clear in a single attempt, what will be the criteria? Okay, then you can add on the period if you are taking some attempts, and rather than I'm telling you, if you are taking attempt, it doesn't matter much. If you are clearing in a 5 years, or you are clearing in a 6.5 years, it doesn't matter. Just listen me what I am telling you. आप जब क्लियर कर रहे हो ना फर्स्ट, एक बार जब आप बन रहे हो ना सीए, उसके बाद का एक मोमेंट जो है वो बहुत अलग है, एंड जो आपने प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग किया है, व्हाट यू हैव डन इन योर प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग्स, that is going to pay you over a time. So that is very much important. So let me come you, once you clear your CA foundation, suppose you clear in a November, you appear in a November exams, your result will be declared in a January. Okay, so you will register for the next level, that is an intermediate exam. Post that, so there is some study period we call, that is 8 to 9 months minimum, means you cannot appear in May again for your intermediate exam. You have to take it like minimum of 8-9 months there. So if you clear January, if you clear your CPT CA foundation in January, you will appear for your intermediate level in November next year. So suppose I'm calculating here, you will be appearing your November 23 if you appear for a CA foundation. Okay, so November, so if you clear your CA foundation in November 23, right? So your result will be in January 24. So you will appear your intermediate exams in November of the same 24 January 20 means November 20. Sorry, November 24. You will attempt for your intermediate exam, means minimum of 9th month study period is there. So in the intermediate level, there are two groups. That two groups consist of four subjects each. Like in a CA foundation, there are 4 subjects. You have to clear all the 4 subjects at a shot. So there is at intermediate level, there are 2 groups of a 4 subjects each. Okay, so those four subjects you can appear at a time, or you can appear one group at a time. Means you can appear both group, or you can you have to assess yourself. In a 9 months you can cover both groups, or you think that you will clear first. That syllabus is used. That you have to understand that syllabus is used. Syllabus is like difficult as well, but yeah, if your base, which is coming from the CA foundation, and the base is this 11th and 12th, what you are going to do now after selecting this subject, I know that once you will go into that junior college, the life will be little difficult. You will be thinking of enjoying the things. You will have a new friend circles. There will be some like your some of friend will be going for engineering. Some of will be going for medical preparation, and you are going here for this commerce field. So you might be thinking that you don't have anything to do at 11th and 12th level. Actually, it is not like you don't have to do anything if you want to pursue for a CA. But let me tell you, just you have to make sure that whatever you are studying in 11th 12th, you don't have to do any other studies. You don't have to do any other additional classes for CAs at that 11th and 12th level. But whatever you are there in the syllabus at this level, you have to make sure that you are understanding those things logically, because mugging up the things will not give you this thing, means will not give you this degree, because the syllabus is quite huge. You cannot read and learn every line from that books. You have to take a step, like you have to understand the logics, and you have to get it through the subjects, and like if you are in accounts, if you have you are in a business economics, if you are in business laws. So you will have an understanding of the accounts, how this basic things are there. Like once you will go in the 11th standard, you will see that accounting entries are there. We will say that this is very general things, but if you have a very good base in those things now, you will definitely, it will definitely help you for IP throughout the CA curriculum actually, and then only you will be able to clear this exams. Any question before we continue?
Yeah, I just think I was also thinking like while listening. Can you suggest like whether students should take science in 11th or like commerce in 11th, and how is it can be like easier for kids?
Yeah. So as we know, if we have something like in our mind ना कि हमें कॉमर्स लेना है या मैथ्स लेना है, या फिर थोड़ा भी डायलेमा है कि क्या करना है लाइफ में आगे, इतना कुछ क्लियर नहीं है, if we don't have so much clarity in that कि what we have to do after that. So just discuss with your seniors, discuss with your friends, discuss with your family members who all are there. But I won't tell you that totally believe on them, because sometimes people who have not cleared some exams, or who try to clear but they could not do that, definitely demotivate you. This is the right thing. So if you want to pursue that CA, CS, or CMA, I am taking this as a one only. You can select anything later on, but yeah, the CA is the main thing. I'll tell you about the CS and CMA in a short later on. So that the CA curriculum, if you want to pursue, you can go for this is the design for the commerce student generally. Okay, but for the entry level, there is no as such restriction for that. You can go with you can come from maths field, science field, you can come from arts. But the thing is, you have to make sure that your account should be good at that level. You cannot just mug up and clear your foundation. That will be easy to clear a foundation. I am literally telling you that entry level is little easy in CA, but exit is quite difficult. Means you have to clear it, you have to complete it. It is sometimes difficult. So you can pursue, you can definitely take any of the subject. As Mukesh said, I was also from the science field only. I was from maths only, PCM. But it was quite means means planned for me. Like I have to do CA, as my parents told me. I was not very much aware of this course. I was not having such kind of sessions like where I could get to understand that what is that CA, what CA does. So how what are the means how they can earn on everything. Like my family also my family members were many of my family members were engineers only. So I thought I will take a maths only. But when I discussed with someone, they told me like, if you are selecting a maths as well, you can pursue this course, because CA is not defined for any particular. But yeah, as you know that this is a chartered accountant. So that the second one is accounts is the base for commerce. Okay. Yes,
Uh,
Mukesh.
I also heard like people saying nowadays mass students from mass background are becoming more CA than commerce. It might be rumor. I might be wrong also.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify.
Yeah, let me clear you. So yeah, as many of the students are coming from the maths field also here to pursue a CA. The main reason behind is when you are in the CA foundation level, which is the entry level I told you, uh, here there are four subjects you have to clear. So out of that four subjects, there is a one subject which is mathematics. Okay, and as you know that business runs with the numbers, and for the numbers understanding you should be good in calculations. Like if someone said that yeah we can get a 8% by investing there and we can get a 10% by investing by doing that activity, what should we do that? So you will have some multiple options also, that you need a 5 lakhs there and you need a 8 lakhs there. You should be little bit calculative at that time. So that's what people say that for a maths student it is quite easy sometimes to capture the things. But at 11th and 12th standard, what maths student do, it's not like they will be only studying maths, physics, chemistry only, but they are passing through very rigorous exercise where like they have to do their classes, they have to study in the means that schools or junior colleges. So that total activity makes the student's mind little bit studious at that time only. But once you select that कॉमर्स सब्जेक्ट समटाइम इट इज लाइक यार हो जाएगा यार, अभी 11 12 तो है, पहले एंजॉय करने दो, अभी बहुत टाइम है करने के लिए.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you so much. Let's take some questions from students only.
Yeah.
Ajay asked BA about BA. So Ajay, BA is in comes in. I think if you take a arts stream, then that comes in. Right now we are taking all the things on like if you take commerce and CA especially. Someone is asking, becoming a CA, you need to be a topper because people say it is very hard. I think Anand Bhaiya can remove that dilemma here.
Yeah. Then science and my interest is awesome. It is easy to study commerce than science. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Let me tell you this. Yeah. So I told you that commerce ना आपको जो interest लाना है ना, once you all अभी आप लोग बहुत actually अभी 10th standard is a very base level where you cannot say कि you have to do this and you will do that and you will do that with passionately, right? So means if you enter like if you think like you will be engineer, okay, you don't know that if you are engineer you definitely look forward to work with the Apple or Microsoft. Your dream should be that only. If you clear your engineer and you are don't want to means if you are a software engineer, I'm especially telling you, there may be some other mechanical engineer want to work with the other MNCs. So everyone has a different that prospect. So it is not that commerce is easy, but yeah, commerce is little bit what is going around us. It is not that technical that once you are studying that Newton's law, you are doing the binomial theorem and all, that is not very much useful in a day-to-day activity. All right. So commerce is in that way, it is quite easy when you are studying. If you go, I'm taking some example for here. If you are purchasing something, okay, so suppose you are having a very good business, you are having a very good business setup. Okay, for that you will take some raw material, like you will take you will purchase something, you will process that thing, and you will sell it into the market. So what is commerce is like what commercial activity you are doing. Like once you are going, you are purchasing something, that is a that will come into the that commerce student need to understand that how this transaction will flow. You have to understand each transaction there. So that is a very day-to-day life. Like you are purchasing, that is a purchase activity, right? You are purchasing from some vendor, you are paying some money to them. So that is you are paying them the money. So that kind of activity will come to you when you are in this commerce field. When you are investing something, you will get to know that you will earn so much of interest. You have a FD in a bank, so much of interest in a bank. So these kind of things are there in the commerce. Well, like this is first of the thing is accounts, which is the core area for a commerce when you are going. So accounts is like accounting of the things, accounting of the transaction, right? So for that accounts, you have to take each transaction, each day-to-day routine activities only, but just in the some prescribed manner, prescribed guidelines which are given as a golden rule for accounting. You if you have to just understand those things, and you have to record all your transactions. So that is a commerce. If we say it is easy, yeah, it is easy. But if we say CA is also easy with commerce, no. If it, because it is one of the prestigious course for that field. And one thing more, if you think that you want a high paying jobs, like if you think that you will which is the field which will give you the high paying jobs, right? You might be thinking it is a maths, it is a science, or it is a medical profession. So I accept that, but parallelly you have to accept that CA is one of the highest paying job. uh, you will get to know this if you see that I'm not saying every CA can earn the same money, and in a same it is in the same profession also. You know that every doctor and every engineer can't earn the same amount of money, or it is not about the thing like they have, you have to build some skills and some yeah, some skill set on your own first of all, then only it is going to pay you. So for the commerce, this one of the this one or two professions which are going to pay you as much as you want. Just you have to be little bit very routine to the business transaction. You should read some business newspapers. You should like over a period of time you will get to know. It is a very base level now to choose the subject and discuss about how can I earn so much. But yeah, I am telling you, you will not be lagging behind if your friend is taking a math science, or you are not you are taking a commerce. Definitely the day will come where you can earn more than that them as well, and it's all depend on you.
Yeah. Uh, One student is asking, tally is important for CA. Tally.
Yeah. Okay. Tally. So yeah, tally is what I told you now. This is the what in accounts what we call. This is a recording of the transaction. Okay. What if you are purchasing something for a business, you will record that transaction. If you are paying salary to your employees, you will record that transaction. Then only you will get to know that how much you have spent, then how much you have earned in the market, and what is your net profit, right? If you are selling something for rupees 100, suppose you have purchased some raw material for 60, you have given a labor cost, salary to employees, rent for the offices, you have spent 20 rupees on that. So that's 60 plus 20, 80 rupees. And then you earned a 20 rupees, 100 minus 80, right? So you earned, so how will you get to know that you earned 20 rupees? So that will be the recording of the transaction. So tally, I'm coming you on this thing now. Tally is just a software only where you are recording the transaction of each entry. So likewise, Tally, there are many other software. Tally, we use it generally in the small businesses, right? If you are going in a big industries, big, like suppose you are working with the Tata Steels, right? So they don't use Tally because they have some limited what we call scope and limited whatever the setup they have, the company have, they don't have such kind of functionality in that their software. So there is a SAP, one of the software which you will learn over up time. This is a very integrated software, what we call it ERP. So that ERP, SAP, these are the software only. So you don't need to just think only that you have to understand, you have to learn the Tally only. This is just a base for that only.
Someone is asking, which subject should they take if they are going for CA? Like, as in, I think, Aditya, did you ask for this in 11th, 12th, or like after that? I think, Anand, you can take this for 11th and 12th both.
Yeah. Okay. So Aditya, for this question, I'll tell you, whatever the subjects will be there in the 11th, 12th, there is no specific subject you have to choose. You are going with the 3-4 specific subject, means the core subject in your 11th, 12th, like in the science also, 3-4 physics, chemistry, maths. Here you will accounts, business communication, business economics, what we call. These are the general subject. You don't have to choose any specific subject for that. You will just take that commerce as a field. And I can insist you, if you are going for commerce, you can take it additional subject, what we call. So there is a option. I don't know how that Mukesh goes there in their colleges, but there is an option for taking a maths additional
yes.
subject.
Yeah, it's here as well. Yeah, we have that option.
yeah, so rather than taking a computer science, that is a sometime alternative for computers as well as maths. So you can go for a maths that time, because that maths will give you some calculative skills, some technical skills, which are going to help you in a CA foundation, as well as on your next career, means the next levels of the CA. So
So
definitely, if you, yeah, Mukesh.
yeah, sorry. So here it is. I have the subject name. Here it is secretarial practice or mathematics and statistics. So between these two, I think kids can choose one. Generally, kids
So,
go for secretarial practice. Maybe that is theory based.
and the second one is maths.
Maths and statistics.
Yeah. So if you want to pursue for a CA, I'll tell you to take this maths plus statistics, because this is a one of the subject in your CA foundation level, and also you should have that skill actually over time also, because this curriculum is designed on some practical as well as the blend of theories. Now let me come you for this thing, that as Mukesh told now, that secretarial practice is there, one of the alternative subject once you choose for this commerce. So as I told you, for CA, that one other course is a CS, that is a company secretary. It is a quite little easy than CA. I'm not telling you it is too easy, but yeah, it is. Yeah, there is some comparability is there between these two. That CS is little bit defined on a theoretical terms, where you have to, yeah, read those practical subjects as well. You will get to know the accounts. You will you will read that taxation as well. But the core area for that company secretary is to do the compliance in a company. Like for a CA, I'll tell you that what CA do actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for a CA, what is the core activity? Accounts. As we know that chartered accountant is defined with the accounts only. The first thing is account. There will be some other subjects as well. I'm not telling you anything is like specialization here, but accounts, then you have to be you will be there in a taxation. There will be a two types of taxation. What you daily heard, it's direct tax. Direct tax is the income tax and everything, and the other is a GST and all. So you will get a good understanding of this subject, very depth understanding of this subject through intermediate and final levels. And there will be a one area where auditing. This is the core area for chartered accountants. So these 3-4 areas, like I told you, and the next one is the finance. Okay, so that audits, accounts, taxation, finance. So as Aditya asked, like which subject should he choose? So in 11th, 12th, you need not to choose any particular subject. You take commerce, plus additionally, if you want to go for a CA, add maths and statistics there. And then once you pursue your next level, intermediate and final of the CA, you will read every subjects there. But if you feel that you have a good interest in taxation, you feel better to manipulate the things sometimes, rather than telling me manipulation, it is like planning of the thing. Taxation is more about planning, that government gives the laws, but you have to search the loopholes for that. So people are more interested sometimes to do that kind of things. So they are more interested in taxation. So over a period of CA journey, you will read every subject, and you will get to know about each subject even in a depth. But yeah, you can choose your career later on with some specific field as well, like taxation or auditing or finance or some accounting fields. That kind of job will be there for you post you complete your CA.
Perfect. Guys, any questions, any thoughts? Someone is asking, uh, what thought does a commerce students have about arts art student? I think Ajay, is that the right question? I'm not even sure. He's asking what commerce students think about arts students.
Uh, yeah. So actually, I'm telling you, na, when you take the subjects in 11th class, now, what we generally think now, math science is the core subject, and the commerce art is the second level of the subject. Actually, people are sometimes looking them that student is taking commerce, means he or she don't have that good skills, or he or she don't have any ambitions they have. But it is not a second level of subject, I'm telling you. that people realize this later on. Because rather than going on the technical, if you don't understand, you completed your engineering or you have completed something in a medical profession, but you don't understand that technicality or you don't like to do that job, it's better to do something passionately, right? What we see daily, and you can earn what you see. So that kind of thing is there in the commerce.
Uh, Someone is asking CA and CEO. They are completely different, Mahima. They are completely different.
No, yeah, Mukesh, let me take it up. So if you have completed your CA, okay, so CEO or what? CEO is just a designation in any company. It is a core designation in any company. If you go, suppose you enter in any company, like, so there will be some entry level. You will join as associate, then assistant manager, managers, then senior managers, right? And then there will be some directors and CEO. So CEO is that kind of like that kind of a designation in the company. But who reaches to that level? Yeah, definitely those CAs are who are reaching to that level. So you can be a next CEO of might be of Yes Bank, or might be of any of good company.
Someone is asking, what is the scope and salary of a CA? The scope
Okay.
definitely you can talk about. The salary they will explore later.
Yeah. So I'm telling you what you can earn initially if you clear this CA. I am just giving you in a paper also that you can earn minimum of amount of 50 to 60,000 per month minimum. Okay, and that can go anywhere. If you means, I told you that you can reach to the CEO level. You can think like any CEO of the company, how much they are earning in CRs. So there is no limitation for that. Yeah, but definitely there is some good starting here. You will get a good amount of thing, good amount of package, good amount of respect. This profession belongs. Yeah, Mukesh, you are on mute.
There is another question for MBA. Like, what is an MBA?
Yeah. So what now MBA is now? If you are taking for a commerce.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone is saying
Yeah,
something.
I think mistakenly.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. So let me tell you for MBA, if you are selecting suppose commerce, okay. So there are the two. There are, once you complete your 12th standard, there are two options. You go for a BCom, okay, or you go for a professional courses like CACS or CMA. If you are going for a BCom, okay, you might think what is to be done after BCom, okay. So there is a stream like you can pursue MBA post that after BCom. But now that MBA is not only designed for a BCom student or a commerce student. There is a huge entry level, and if you see at a prestigious level, what we call from a CAT and IIMs and good B schools, people are coming from a different profession as well. Good engineers, IITs are coming to this to learn that management skills. MBA is more about management skills, like CA. It is about the technical skills of accounts, taxation. MBA is about the management skills. So you can pursue MBA as well after commerce. And I'm telling you one thing more, Mukesh, adding here. For the CA, there is a two level of entry. One is after 12th standard, where you can enter to the CA. And post there is a one also entry where if you have completed your graduation, suppose either you have done your graduation in commerce like BCom or BCA, or you have completed your graduation in science or arts as well. There is a one more entry level which is given by the institute, our institute, for this thing to pursue CA. So as I told you, there is a three entry levels: CA Foundation, CA Intermediate, and CA Final. Once you complete your graduation, there is an entry level. You can directly go into the second level of the CA. That is a CA Intermediate. You don't have to appear for a CA Foundation. For you guys, I won't insist you to go from that side because it takes time. You are giving a 3 years in a BCom, okay, and then you are coming for a CA, and for that entry level, you have to spend here only 6, 7 months, 8 months, and you can directly be in a second level. So after spending 3 years, you are coming back to the CA. It's not the thing which you should actually pursue. If you have a good plans that you have to complete any professional course, I'll tell you that start it after 12th only.
Yeah, just one query here, and then we can go further. Uh, do the kids have do they have options to apply for for CA foundation course during the 12th or 11th? Like what they can do for the preparation from the 11th only?
Yeah. So for this thing, Mukesh, yeah, for the application thing, they can apply to the institute. Institute have some criteria before exams. Means before 12th exams, you can also register for the exam. But yeah, you cannot appear for the exam. You can appear once you clear your 12th, and before that, you have to spend take a 4 months of the study period, like which I told you. If you clear in the March month, you have to be appear in November month at least. So you can register it for that. And coming to the preparation point of view, I won't tell you start any classes like for maths or for medical profession. We start for preparing some start preparing for the means start preparing with the classes for a NEET or some IIT and all that. But for this, you don't have to take any separate classes for there. I told you you have to complete your course 11, 12, wherever if you are taking classes, if you don't take classes, you have to just means complete those things good in your mind, like logically, and that you need not to separately prepare additionally for CA. This is for sure.
Okay. Someone is asking, is it important to do graduation in order to become CA?
uh, yeah, so no, it is not yet important to become a CA, but yeah, people do, they have sometimes they have a fear that whether they will clear CA or not, so they can go for an MBA or something like that. But I'm telling you, if you are entering here, you just make sure once you start CA, you can do your BComs and all. You can do that from that correspondence course. You don't have to go for a colleges every day. You have to completely focus here. And if you are completing if you are pursuing CA for a BCom exams, you don't have to study more than one night before exam, that you will automatically complete.
Got it. Just one last question I'm taking for right now, and then we'll go further.
Yeah.
Someone is asking, there are three main exams in CA. I have heard there are three main exams in CA, and CA courses for 5 years. Is it true?
Sorry, last one, 5, 10 years.
It CA courses for 5 years. Is it true?
Yeah, yeah, it is true. There are three levels. I think you might have joined later, or I told you this is the 3-level exam, which I told you: CPT, intermediate, and yeah, I'll complete this thing with this also, which was left earlier. So once you clear your intermediate exam, I told you for CA foundation, then after 1 year you will have 8-9 months you will appear for intermediate. You can appear for a one group or you can appear for a two group. If you clear a one group, any of the group, like you have appeared for two groups, you have cleared one group fortunately, or you have cleared both the groups, then there is a practical trainings of the 3 years. You have to do it. What is that practical training? You have to register with the CA firms. Means you have to go for offices at that age. Like it will be little early to go offices and work with the people who are quite senior to you. Like you are going for auditing to any company. Suppose Reliance, suppose in a Reliance Industries, you are going as an auditor. So that training gives you this kind of learnings there. So once you complete your intermediate, you will be registered for your this thing training for 3 years. Once you complete this 3 years of training, then you will be eligible to appear for a CA final exams, which is the last exams to become a CA. As I told you, for an intermediate, there are 8 subjects, 2 group each. You can clear any of the group one and both group at a time as well. Same wise, it is in final as well. There are 8 subjects. 8 subjects is like I will tell you 2-3 subjects, like I told you: accounts, finance, financial management, means income tax, GST, auditing. These are the only subjects where you have a core area to work on, right? Economics laws, business laws, those kind of things will be there during your tenure of this CA. So this CPT, CA foundation, then after 1 year CA intermediate, then 3 years of practical training, and then CA final. So you can calculate, if you are clearing any each level at a one shot, you will definitely clear it CA in your 4.5 to 5 years around, because there are some trainings in between trainings as well, which you have to complete. So yeah, this is like minimum course duration will be 5 years, but it may go beyond. Definitely, it may go from 6, 7, 8, 10 years. also. You can see some of your near and there people are doing CA since so long, they have not yet completed. The reason for this is like everyone is studying here, no doubt, but the passing percentage is little less. The passing percentage is under 5%. I'm telling you, but that 5% you don't have to see in that category. 5 to 10% result is also good if you are preparing well, because if you are going for other competitive exams, I'm telling you that is not quite easy. If you are going to prepare for UPSC, if you are going to prepare for banking exam separately, if you think like you will complete 12th with commerce, you will complete then what BCom, and then you will go for MBA. So you want to clear a CAT exam. For that you have to go for a civil services, you have to clear a means that those exams are really very tough. I don't tell you. So likewise CA is also tough, but yeah, you if you are preparing well, you are consistent enough. You have to be consistent here. 4 or 5 years of rigorous exercise of studying daily, that is kind of exercise only. You have to get it in the morning, you have to study well, and you will improve your skills. So that 5 years is defined program, which may take a longer years as well, but yeah, you can plan it well. Before 5 to 6 years you can complete it.
Now we are getting a lot of questions. As someone is asking, digital works like VFX. I think that is not related to CA, right? VFX.
Yeah,
I think animation and all.
yeah, this is animation where yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone is asking, do we need to do self-study or join any particular classes to appear for CA foundation exam?
Yeah, I'll tell you this thing now. For classes, so what you have studied in the 11th and 12th standard, this is the core syllabus for CA foundation. Okay, you can appear for a classes. I'm not telling you that classes are not important. Definitely it gives you some direction, or when you are yeah, when you are doing some classes, you can have some good thought process on each topic, like where you can get a good understanding of that, where you are lagging behind. If you have a good good grasping, and you did good in 11th and 12th standard, you don't have to do in a CF, you don't have to do for CA foundation. And now with this technological development, with the YouTubes and everything, there are so many faculties who are giving the lectures, and you can get those lectures actually free of cost as well. And this is not only for the CA foundation, this is applicable for CA intermediate and the CA final as well. This curriculum is defined in such a way that you can complete it, because as I told you, this institute is a central body which is passed by the constitution. They don't have any colleges, they don't have anything. They are just you have to register there, you have to pay the registration fees to them for each level of the course, and then you have to pay the register fee, means the fees for them, and then you have to prepare at your own. That private classes are there who are providing support, and this time institute is also providing some support through some webinars and some virtual classes as well. So yeah, those are little reasonable from the institute side, which will be a little costlier from the if you do it from the private institution. Yes, Mukesh.
Sorry, someone is asking how much is the registration fees?
Yeah, so let me tell you the total cost which you will incur in the CA. So generally it is said that you won't have to spend much in terms of money, but you have to spend your teenage life in CA. This is the real fact actually. If you see for the institute fees, which I'm telling you, for a CA foundation, it is around 9 to 10,000 rupees. Okay, then for an intermediate, it will be 20,000 something. If for the final also, it will be a 25,000 something. There will be some in between some soft skills training which you need to pursue before that 3 years of training. That will cost around 2 trainings are there, IC, ITSS, which we called it for a soft skills, and information technology also, because the institute want that if you are going for offices for a first time for a training, you should have some computer skills as well. So institute gives all those kind of trainings as well. So those overall cost which institute takes, it's almost not more than 1 lakh rupees. It's less than for all 3 levels, I'm telling you. But yeah, for if you are going for a private classes, that will charge you, like for a CPT, they might charge you somehow between 30,000 to 50,000. That will be for a one attempt you are appearing. You might thought of doing it again if you have not cleared. so that cost will increase. Okay, so for if you go for an intermediate, that will be in Mumbai. There is some everywhere there is some fees structure. In Mumbai, Pune, there is some other fees structure. Delhi teacher charges differently, but now in a virtual environment, it is little going in the same direction. So for IPCC and final also, that classes fees are around 75,000 to 1 lakh. If you are pursuing for, yeah, means it is for all subjects, for all 8 subjects, I'm telling you. So if you go for institute fees, it is less than 1 lakh. If you are at your home, Mumbai, you don't have anywhere, you don't have to spend on your residence and everything. That cost won't come to you. And for a private classes, you can think like 2 to 2.5 lakhs. It will come in overall. If you clear it, if you do it for a one time only and you clear it in a one shot. So that definitely it's the most inexpensive cost curriculum. I'm telling you, if you go for an MBA, if you are planning to do MBA, just go and check the fees for a good BE schools. It's not less than 15 to 20 lakh rupees for a good BE schools and good IIMs college. So this is the most inexpensive course which we can say, like less than 3-4 lakhs. Or even if you don't want to do for a classes, you can do it with the technology, YouTube and everything. In a lakh or something, you can complete your CA course as well. And this is the paying capacity is much higher than the other as well. You can think it of.
Completely got it. Someone is asking in how many attempts average students pass the CA exam, and CA job is more of maybe like, are they asking digital or like office job?
Means someone is asking about the work from home activity like
Yeah.
digital. Yeah,
So the
yeah.
first question was ki, how many attempts like average student take to pass the CA exam?
Yeah, so there is no set criteria for average student. I am telling you, if you have a 80 to 90% in a 12th class, it's not sure that you will clear your CA exams in a one shot. And if you have a 60%, under 60% also, I can tell you, you can clear a CA exams in a one shot as well. So it's totally different thing actually when you pursue CA. And for an average student, I can tell you, you can complete in a 5 to 6 years. It's not more than that. If you go for any professional course now in any field, I'm not telling you commerce only, no course take more than 5 to 6 years to complete, where you can, like if you go for engineering 4 years, then you will go for a post graduation as well. You will do some MTech and everything, that will take us 6 years, something 7 years. If you go for a medical, that will also take the same period of time. So that CA 5 to 6 years definitely you can clear. There is no set means the attempts. And yeah, there is no limitation of attempts as well. You can appear for a n number of attempts. As of now, there is no limitation. And yeah, you can for average student, I can tell you, like you can clear in a first shot as well. Means nothing is beyond, yeah, that.
That's great. I think we have taken almost like all the questions, and I hope kids are very clear with the CA and like if they're planning to appear for that. Anand, if you can also talk about CS, like you mentioned CS and CMA.
Yeah. So like I told you, for a CA, so this CS and CMA, CS is also this CS and CMA is also a 3-level course, which I told you in that entry level, then intermediate, and the final. The name is a little different. They call it professional for a final level. Someone is calling a different thing, but this is also a 3-level exams. All three means CS and CMA as well. CS is a more defined in a theoretical terms, where it is about the secretarial practices, compliances, and all that for a company. I told you CA, what CA does: accounts, audit, taxation, finance. CS does for a compliance of companies. So that is little bit theoretical. Other one is a CMA, that is cost and management accounting. This is little course defined on means the practical only, but this is for the costing, especially for the that manufacturing sector mostly. Suppose if you are manufacturing one mobile set, what will be the cost of that mobile? You have to prepare it well enough before producing it. If you think like if you will produce that mobile in a 10,000, you can sell, then only you can sell it 15,000. If you produce it 20,000, and if you don't have that brand value, you cannot sell it in 25,000. You have to sell it in 15,000. So you have to reduce your cost. So that kind of cost related things is there in CMA. But for a subject, for each three, for in all three courses, that subjects level will be the same. but there is a some means the level of course means the what we call the weightage for a CS. That theoretical weightage will be more. For a cost, this costing side will be more for CMA, and for CA it will be the blend of both practical as well as the theories. So anyways, practical will always be supported by theory only. So that is kind of CA, but for CS that will be little on secretarial laws and everything. More laws will you need to read more laws and everything there.
Got
And
it.
the costing and everything is the same for each course. But yeah, CA, the paying capacity for CA is much higher than both that other two. But yeah, you can build up your skills there as well. I'm not telling you cannot earn there, but yeah, it's little that kind of thing is there.
Okay, I think we can take we can ask kids like if they have any other questions left, or like if they are more very clear about the courses. Yes, guys. Anyone?
Yes, please ask. क्योंकि अभी बहुत कुछ decide नहीं होता है 10th में. I know very well.
Yeah,
Because yeah, I also passed from that phase only. So if you have any question, definitely ask. Or you can reach out to me later on as well. Yeah, we can
yeah,
connect if someone has any queries later on. Definitely, if try to gather more information, and if you want to discuss something, yeah, you can connect to me. Sure, we can do that.
definitely. Guys, yeah, like we are waiting for any questions or anything. Like you wanna say something? Ajay is very clear, giving thumbs up.
Yes, Ajay is quite clear today.
He wants to know what like if he takes arts or like commerce or maybe science, then what like students from each streams will think.
Yeah, it's better to be like if you have such kind of queries, it's good. You
I
can
think,
clear it.
yeah, and I think this is a dilemma also. Like generally, students go for like go in a hard like wherever their like friends are taking which subject they are taking, so they also go with that, rather realizing where their interest lies and like makes it more most of it.
Right. And I can tell you with the CA also, you can explore your career at a domestic level or at an international level. So it's not the bar that you cannot go means abroad. You cannot explore at a global level. So this course is defined in such a way that yeah you can. There are some other courses I can tell you course that where some for international courses are there which you can do combinedly with the CA as well, and even only the CA degree can help you to get the job at global level.
Yeah. Okay. I think Ajay, that's completely fine. If you are really passionate like about arts and you really want to do something, he told me like he want to become an archaeologist, and I think that's great. I won't recommend like you focus what other people are saying, because that is a dilemma. Like people have that perspective of science and like, commerce streams. So definitely, like I would say, just go for it if you're interested in it.
Right. It's always to take a better subject where you have an interest rather than just going in the crowd that people are going for a science, people are going for a commerce, or people are going for any of the subjects. Yeah, better you choose it with your choice. Yeah, just you should have some guidance or direction for that.
Yeah. Okay. I think let's see. Maima, I'll tell you that like I have written the notes, a few notes. Maima, I think she joined late and she's asking which subject we should choose in commerce. So I think I'll be able to help her.
Yeah. Sure, Mukesh.
Okay, thank you so much, Anand. Like we have like a lot of clarity, and I hope kids are also taking a lot of learnings from today's session. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah. It was my pleasure. Thank you, Mukesh. Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for being all with you. And yeah, please, let me know if you have any queries or if you want to connect for anything. Yeah, I'm available. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, guys. Let me know. I'll like whenever you have any doubt or something, like I'll just connect you with Anand. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure,
Okay.
sure, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Anand. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mukesh. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks. Good day, all of you.
Yes, guys. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you have taken a lot of learnings from today's class session. Mm, I think Ajay, I can take your doubts on dilemmas like from the society later after this call. I won't suggest like you should take the subjects based on your marks in 12th or 11th, like 10th. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. You can drop off now. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye, guys.
Thanks. Bye bye. Bye. Good day.